Hi, I'm the Rap Critic, and I just realized, outside of my collab review with Todd on that movie he did with Snoop Dogg, I haven't talked too much about Wiz Khalifa, and maybe that's to my detriment. I mean, he's racked up a surprising amount of hits, and heck, I liked Young, Wild, and Free, and well, I liked Young, Wild, and Free, but other than that, Wiz Khalifa's never struck me as someone I needed to listen to, and Jesus Christ. What I'm trying to say is that he also never struck me as someone to take seriously. But I haven't listened to him in a while, so maybe looking at a new single with fresh eyes will change my perception of him. So without further ado, let's look at Wiz Khalifa's Dem Boyz. Wow, that doesn't sound good. Does a song called Dem Boyz really need a long intro? Auto-tune. Auto-tune. Still? Really? Is this still here? Do we need this when rapping? A musical form of art that isn't reliant on tonal pitches? Was auto-tune the thing needed to help this record go over with the people? I ask you, honestly, have you ever heard a rapper start using auto-tune and said to yourself, well, I was gonna stop listening to him, but then he started sounding like a robot with a vocal glitch, and I thought, hey, I should give him a second chance. I don't know about you, but when I hear a rapper with auto-tune on, I immediately tune out, because I have yet to hear a rap verse with auto-tune on it that was ever good. Not even from Lil Wayne, not even from Kanye. Sure, maybe there were some songs where he sang the whole time and I liked it, but I can't name you one good auto-tuned rap verse. My theory is that most rappers who throw auto-tune on their voice do it because their verses were boring as shit. They knew it was boring as shit and had to find a way, any way, to make it sound interesting.
We them boys. We them boys.
That is not the chorus.
We them boys. We them boys.
Dear God, that is the chorus. Well, what are we holding up for? Are you trying to think of something with the beats drowning out your thought process? There, the beat stopped, so now you can think. So what were you trying to say? Oh. So the whole phrase is, hold up, we dem boys. Not hold up because we dem boys. No, there's nothing actually tying these two sentences together. It's just, hold up, we dem boys. So all that build-up telling us to hold up and pay attention, and that's all you had to say? You sure you had nothing else to add there?
We making noise.
Well, you damn sure ain't making music.
Hold up, pop a bottle.
Wait, did the verse just start? I can't tell. It all sounds the same. Okay, eventually he starts using other words, and since he spent the first full minute of this video telling us that they indeed dem boys, well, what about these boys?
Hold up, if you suck and swallow.
Okay, I'm assuming he's not talking about his boys when he said that, but hey, what do I know?
Hey, white girls, give me Becky.
Well, that part was just about you.
Leader Claudia's hoes be trying to chase me.
And that part's also just about you. So whatever happened to them boys? I mean, is it too much to ask that if Wiz demands you halt what you're doing to pay attention to his statement that he and his clique are dem boys? Shouldn't he tell you something about them? Who they are, what they do? A plural noun is all I'm asking for. You could literally replace me with us in these verses, and it would at least fit the presumed subject of the song. But since I guess we're not talking about them boys anymore, despite that being the chorus, please just go on to tell us more about yourself.
Foreign girls call me sexy.
Do they now? Only foreign girls, eh? Maybe they just don't know the English translation for freakishly skinny.
Throwing money on her like she won a lotto.
Did the background vocals just explain what he meant by the lotto?
Like she won a lotto.
Thank you, background vocal Khalifa. We really needed that clarification.
Say she never smoked, I turned her to a stoner. Smoking now.
Is she smoking now? Is that what you meant by that? See, I wouldn't have guessed.
You got an ass so fat, let's make a baby. And another damn.
You know, these rappers seem to have a thing about referring to women as gold-digging whores. Like with this line.
Man on the low, all these hoes be acting so material.
But, dude, if the only qualification you have for having a child with a woman, not just having sex, no, we've skipped to fathering children based off of butt sizes. So if you're willing to pay child support from the jump based off of the size of a girl's ass, maybe, just maybe, you're kind of inviting shallow women to take advantage of you.
Hold up, Man, did you see her interior?
Her interior? Are we still talking about women at this point? Because the previous line was,
Man, on the low, all these hoes be acting so material.
and then you bring up her interior. Like her insides? That's serial killer talk, dude. I mean, I'm sure he's just talking about her vagina, but for God's sake, she's not a car. I mean, I know rappers frequently like to objectify women as cars, but referring to the inside of a woman's vagina as the interior is just slightly too creepy to not be considered awkward.
Hold up, these niggas broke, these niggas lazy.
Oh, they're lazy, are they? Now, remind me, how does 70% of this song go again? Yeah, never call anyone lazy again. You know, a lot of you guys out there give me guff for not giving certain songs lower ratings. Like, some people thought I was too nice to Nicki or too nice to Iggy Azalea, and no, it's not that. It's just that it's all about perspective. Pills and Potions was average. Fancy was a little below average, but wasn't bad enough to warrant that much hatred. This is terrible. This is crap. This deserves a 0 out of 5. And for you hip-hop fans out there, why do you like this? And no, I'm not talking to young, impressionable surface fans who would listen to the sound of a baboon jacking off if there was a catchy chant over it. No, I'm talking to the straight-up fans of Wiz Khalifa that perpetually keep him popular. Why do you like this? He's not doing anything that any run-of-the-mill, unknown, talentless rapper isn't doing, which is slathering auto-tune on their voices and spitting rhymes that 8-year-olds would find intellectually insulting. So what made you give your money to him and say, yes, this is worth it, keep doing this? Because as far as I'm seeing, he is not worth it. And this isn't like some one-hit wonder who got big off of one song and it will eventually go away. This guy has stuck around. But with music like this? For real, I want you to take away the hype. Take away the radio play that repeats this song to make you like it. Take away the name Wiz Khalifa from the song. It's just a song that you heard and didn't know who it was by. Listen to this again and tell me what there is to like about this. On second thought, don't tell me. In fact, if you'll excuse me, I will gleefully return to my existence of not listening to Wiz Khalifa.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
No, it f***ing wasn't.
No matter what you say, what you do, when I'm alone, I'd rather be with you. Fuck these other niggas, I'll be right by your side.
Jesus, that was terrible. I'm not wearing my hat. Why didn't anybody tell me? Whatever. Shout out to Refined Hype Nation for the shirt.